The CAAP-2 includes an optional story with toys that the clinician could administer to help the kids get comfortable before the assessment.
This is Elba, and this is her friend Mac. Elba is the happiest elephant in the jungle because she and Mac are best friends.
After the story, begin the articulation portion of the test with the consonant inventory tab.
What is this?
Bed.
What are these?
I don't know.
What are these?
Teeth.
If the picture fails to elicit the correct response, the clinician can use the prompt listed on the back of the easel. Once the clinician reaches plate 44, if the child is less than 5 years old, stop this part of the test. If he is older, continue, and there are directions for continuing with or without the optional story. Continue to the School Age Sentences tab.
Say all the words I say. The mouse works on math at the chalkboard.
The mouse works at math at the chalkboard.
Say all the words I say. The parrot paints the animal statue at the art table.
The parrot paints the statue.
Remember, say all the words I say. The parrot paints the animal statue at the art table.
The parrot paints the animal statue at the art table.
If the child did not say all of the words, the clinician will prompt in that way. Once the school age sentences are complete, the clinician can score the articulation inventory with checklist 1 of the phonological process checklists. Or the clinician can administer checklist 2, in which the child's responses are analyzed for phonological processes in real time.
What is this?
Seal.
What is this?
Jar.
What is this?
School.
And what is this?
Computer.
Next, we will discuss recording responses and scoring. For the articulation inventory, to score the consonant inventory section, you will record initial and final consonants. You'll use a check for a correct response, a dash for an omitted sound, an X mark for a phonetic distortion, and a phonetic symbol for any substituted sound. For scoring, you will sum all the errors in each section and then sum all to obtain the consonant inventory score. For the school age sentences, you will make a slash through any deleted syllable and then use the same check, minus, X mark, or phonetic symbol for targeted phonemes. For scoring, you will sum all errors in the sentences. Convert these raw scores to standard scores, percentile ranks, and age equivalents by looking in the manual in Chapter 6. For phonological processes section of the test, for checklist 1, the examiner will make a yes-no decision on if the child's response matches a criterion. For example, is the final consonant deleted? On checklist 1, you will analyze the child's responses from this consonant inventory. On checklist 2, instead, you will record responses to phonological process probes and determine yes or no. For scoring, you will add the yes responses and then calculate the percentage of occurrence, and then decide if the process is considered active, meaning present more than 40% of the time. You'll add these responses to get a phonological processes score, and then you will use the score to determine standard score, confidence interval, percentile rank, and age equivalent using the norms table in the manual.